Here's something that can happen gradually and almost invisibly. A client learns to respond to the prompt rather than the natural cue. This is prompt dependency. Instead of responding when the SD is delivered, they look at you, wait, and only act after they see your gesture or hear your hint. It can be a very subtle shift in the session flow. This shift happens when the client begins to prioritize the instructor's support over the natural environmental cue. It's the definition of an invisible barrier to true learning. And once it's established, it can be frustrating and time-consuming to undo. It becomes a major barrier to the client's progress and their journey toward reaching true independence. Prompt dependency occurs when the client responds to the prompt rather than the natural SD, essentially waiting for support instead of attempting to respond independently. How does it happen? It's rarely a single event. It's a pattern that develops over time, often through our own teaching habits. Let's explore 3 common causes in detail. First, when prompts aren't systematically faded. If we provide the same level of help every time, the client never has a reason to attempt the skill on their own. The fading must be intentional. Second, when prompted responses are reinforced equally to independent responses. We must ensure that independence is rewarded more enthusiastically than helped efforts to signal its value. And third, when prompts are delivered so quickly that the client never has a real opportunity to even attempt a response on their own. Patience in the interval is critical for learning. How do you prevent it? Prevention is always better than correction. There are 3 primary things we focus on in every session to keep dependency at bay from the start. 1. Fade prompts systematically and deliberately, not just when you remember to. You must have a clear fading schedule in mind before the session even begins. 2. Reinforce independent responses more enthusiastically than prompted ones. This clear difference in reinforcement value helps the client prioritize their independent attempts. And 3. Give the client enough response time before you prompt. Give them the space to succeed without your help first. That pause is where the real learning happens. Watch for signs. A client who consistently looks at you before or instead of responding to the SD. They are looking for the answer in your facial expressions or subtle cues. A client who waits without attempting a response, even when they know the skill. They've learned through experience that help is inevitably coming if they just wait long enough. Or a client who performs worse when prompts are absent than when they are present. These are clear indicators that dependency has set in and needs to be addressed immediately. If prompt dependency is already there, you don't panic. We can rebuild. It just takes a return to basics and a very systematic approach to removing support once again. You return to a less intrusive prompt level and rebuild more carefully this time. Find the point of success and move forward with absolute consistency and a plan to fade. Tell your supervisor, bring your data, and work the plan together. Documentation of these patterns is essential for the clinical team to adjust the strategy effectively. Every prompt is temporary. Every piece of support you give is a step toward the client not needing it. Keep that in mind in every single session you run. Independence is the goal. Lesson 9 is complete. Head to your assignment now. You've mastered the concepts of prompting and fading. You're becoming a more skilled and observant practitioner. I'll see you in Lesson 10, where we'll cover generalization, maintenance, and shaping. Congratulations on finishing this critical module. Great work today.